here any second.
Hey guys, what's going on? You having a party or something?
Surprise!
Aw, you guys.
It's kind of impossible to surprise you.
You totally got me this time. I had no idea.
Yeah, right. Happy birthday, Sonic. Hope you like this.
Like it? I love it! What?
Sonic, what's that? What's it doing?
Hey! Not cool!
Help us!
Where am I?
Quick message, this game is about to get a remaster, so if you want to get the game before that, you should pick it up very soon. Sonic Generations is a 2011 platform game developed by Sonic Team and published by Sega for the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Windows, and Nintendo 3DS. Produced in commemoration of the 20th anniversary of the Sonic the Hedgehog series, the game follows Sonic and his sidekick Tails as they form an alliance with their modern selves. This particular game focuses on two variants of Sonic, Classic or Modern. Classic Sonic's gameplay is a restricted side-scrolling gameplay similar to the originals, and requires him to use moves such as the spin dash and the spin attack, and even uses the same soundtrack. Modern Sonic's gameplay follows games such as Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Colors, in which you are placed in the third-person mode. The game received positive reviews from critics and was a commercial success, selling 1.85 million copies by May 2012. Reviewers found its visuals, audio, and gameplay to be highlights, and called it a good tribute to the franchise. It also received some criticism, mostly for its occasional frame rate and control problems. The 3DS version wasn't received very well due to the limitations of the console and how levels were cut down and made short. The Windows version is also noticed for its active modding scene, in which players can mod and play in their own ways. Every level in this game is from previous entries, and every level must be beaten in both the classic and modern stages, in order to be able to free each character, and there are also 10 additional missions, such as collecting a certain amount of rings or completing a level with the help of another character. Which, may I just add, I 100%ed the entire game, collecting every red ring and completing every challenge, and that only took me 24 hours. Good luck with that one. The game's main hub is a realm called White Space, in which the player can explore, converse with other characters, and access the game's levels. This game is constantly filled with nostalgia, as you will see yourself crossing paths and hearing music that you probably wouldn't expect to hear again. The very first area that you will go through is none other than Green Hill Zone itself. Now, the main objective is to get through every level collecting rings and red rings if you really want to go for 100% completion. When you reach the end of a level, you'll be given a rating, D being the lowest and S being the highest. In order to get the S, you have to complete the level without dying a single time. When you complete the first stage, you will have rescued Tails, who wants to form an alliance with Sonic to restore their world.
Is it me, or is that place we were just in awfully familiar?
Not to me, but this place looks like something sucked all the life and color out of it. Totally strange.
No stranger than rescuing genies in magic books or saving aliens in an interstellar amusement park. I'm more concerned about finding our friends.
Hey, Sonic, I saw something over there in the distance. Like buildings, but they look weird.
That might be a good place to check out. I'll be back soon.
Wow, you weren't kidding when you said soon. I thought you already left. Hmm.
As this happens, Modern Tail bumps into classic Sonic, which shows how the worlds have crossed over with each other because of the Time Eater. After Green Hill Zone has been cleared, you will head on to the next level, which is the chemical plant, and this time have to rescue Amy. I find it really cool how Sonic and Tails start to get a sense of deja vu as they have to look around chemical plant and remember the past.
Sonic!
Tails!
This chemical plant feels familiar. I'd never forget a smell like this. And that pink water makes me really nervous for some reason.
You're right, Tails. This place is giving me deja vu all over again.
After rescuing another character, you move on to Sky Sanctuary, where you rescue the one, the only, Knuckles. Now, did I forget to mention that after these first 3 levels, there will be a lock which will not allow you to progress any further? You'll have to complete 3 of those bonus missions that I spoke on, or them to unlock the 3 keys. You will also have to battle a boss in order to unlock the Chaos Emerald, which will be used later on to defeat the Time Eater. The first one is Metal Sonic, and to be honest, if you don't know who Metal Sonic is, then Jesus Christ. After doing all of this, you will finally make it to the first boss, which I prefer to show not tell. There is also a cutscene that shows the modern and the classic Sonic facing each other for the first time.
Take a good look at yourself, Sonic.
Dr. Eggman!
It's the last look you'll get before I close your eyes forever.
Another Sonic? What? Wait a second!
Yes, sir, looks like he's back from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I've said this pretty good first boss, considering it's not too hard. Perfect for a beginner boss. The soundtrack is a perfect remake of the original. Once you finally beat this boss, you'll be able to traverse into the next set of levels: Speed Highway, City Escape, Seaside Hill. Seaside Hill being one of my favorite levels due to the fact that my first Sonic was Sonic Heroes on the PS2. If you know, you know. Speed Highway is a level that was originally playable as Sonic Adventure. Speed Highway is an urban setting in Station Square. The background consists of many tall skyscrapers and other large buildings underneath a nighttime sky. Helicopters are even included in this level, which can be used to skip some parts of the level if the jump is timed right. Very useful for speedrunning. Here you rescue Cream the Rabbit. City Escape is the next level, and this stage is based on the original stage from Sonic Adventure 2. Like in the original, there is a giant gun military truck that will chase the player. This is the only stage in the game where classic Sonic can obtain the skateboard power-up. Here you rescue Rouge. Seaside Hill is a coastal area with white sand beaches and a blue ocean. It is very tropical in nature, complete with palm trees and lush green grass covering the tops of its various trademark hills. This one honestly hit me with a wave of nostalgia, and you can rescue Espio here. So same drill as before, you'll have to collect the 3 keys in order to unlock the next areas. You will also face off Shadow in a 1v1 in order to get the next Chaos Emerald. When you are done with all this, you'll face the boss Perfect Chaos. The battle with Perfect Chaos is mostly similar to the original battle in Sonic Adventure. However, without access to all 7 Chaos Emeralds, Sonic must boost to avoid falling into the water and to inflict damage on Chaos. Crisis City is the 7th stage in Sonic Generations, in which it represents the modern era of Sonic the Hedgehog. This stage is taken directly from Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, and this is also where the next mini-boss will take place, which will come up shortly. The next stage is Rooftop Run. This stage is part of the original Rooftop Run from Sonic Unleashed. It is one of the stages featured in the modern era of the game. A celebration of some kind seems to be partaking whilst the 2 Sonics progress through the stage, with confetti and balloons decorating the sky. Planet Wisp is the 9th and final stage in Sonic Generations. It represents Sonic Colors. This is also my least favorite level just because of the difficulty and how it takes the longest to complete. Thank you for the almost world record on speedrunning mode though. Once again, same drill with the keys and all that, but this time you'll battle Silver the Hedgehog, and yes, this is the boss I was talking about that you'll face once again in Crisis City. The rival battle stage is set upon a seemingly endless highway road in Crisis City, with Silver flying in front of Sonic. The road is primarily a 3D auto-running stage where the player can perform the quick step. You can then move on to the main boss. The Egg Dragoon is the next boss. This boss is fought in a long circular tunnel underneath Eggman Land. Throughout the battle, Eggman toggles between the Egg Dragoon's body and tail. The Egg Dragoon's attacks are dependent on what part Eggman is piloting. When you have beaten this, you will now find out why the Chaos Emeralds are really needed, so you can reach the final section of the game. This is it, the final part of the story, here where you are face to face with the Time Eater.
Okay, whatever you are, if you want to avoid an embarrassing beatdown, you better give up now.
You're not in a position to demand anything, you nasty little pincushion.
Eggman! But how?
He had a little help.
Dr. Robotnik!
Nobody calls me that anymore. If you would be so kind as to explain, gentleman genius Dr. Eggman from the future. It will be my pleasure, most excellent and efficacious Dr. Eggman of the past. After my most recent setback, I stumbled upon the primordial form of this unique creation, which I discovered had amazing abilities even I have never been able to master. It could erase time and space. I then had the brilliant idea to use my discovery to undo my previous defeats. In order to perfect it, I needed the help of somebody as smart as I am. The only person that smart is me. Oh, you are too kind, my dear future self, and I was happy to help. I captured your friends, flinging them through time to bait my traps.
But the more your monster tears through time, the more damage you do to the world.
The world? I'm going to own the world when I'm finished with Sonic! Wow, will I really get that crazy? We'll see who's crazy after I destroy both Sonics. Forever. You mean after we destroy them? Less arguing, more destroying.
Destroy me? You and what mustache? I beat you all the time by myself, and now there's two of me.
Then I'll have twice as much fun defeating you.
Keep moving!
Move all you want, I'm still going to stump you into a blue jelly. That was just to soften you up. Now it's time to meet your doom.
Do it, Sonic!
Come on, Sonic! Smack him!
Not you!
You've got this, Sonic.
You can win, Sonic.
Who are they? They are insignificant.
You've got the power, Sonic. Focus your spirit.
We're with you guys! I believe in you, Sonic!
Don't give in, Sonic.
I know you can do this, Sonic!
You can win, Sonic! You always do!
Time to scramble some Eggman, Super Sonic style!
Sonic, can you hear me? I work with me to modify these transceivers. Even though we're in different dimensions, you should still be able to hear us. We'll help too.
To defeat
We'll
us.
win this one together. Just keep dodging so you don't get squished.
I would spoil the rest of the fight, gotta keep something a secret for those who haven't played, but now I will allow you to enjoy the rest of the story.
Still warm. Time travel. I'll admit, you weren't half bad, Sonic.
Half bad? Are you kidding? He was all great! He collects how many? Wow, where does somebody put all those gold rings? You know what? I don't know. I keep forgetting to ask.
It was great teaming up with you. Hope you learned a few tricks that'll help you out in the future. I mean, the past. You know what I mean. Dude, sweet! And you're only gonna get better!
There's our ride!
Hey, Sonic! Enjoy your future! It's gonna be great!
Are you sure you saw a door over here? What? You were the one who said you saw a door over here! Well, I know it was one of us. Shut up and keep looking. What time is it? It's the exact same time as when you asked earlier, and it'll be the exact same time when you ask later. There is no time here! Let me just say that this was a brilliant plan that you came up with. Don't get too self-righteous. It'll be your plan pretty soon. I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life to forgetting it. I heard that! Do we ever win? That depends on your definition of win. Beating Sonic? Oh, well then no. That doesn't give me much hope. Maybe I'll go back and get my teaching degree. That's not a bad idea. I've always enjoyed telling people what to do.
Overall, I generally think that this game holds up well till today.